Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to my video. I am Infinity43 and this is Assassin's Creed 4 Multiplayer. We're playing on a map called La Havana, which has a lovely Spanish feel to it. That's how it feels to me. And I'm playing as the huntsman again just because I quite like his character. It's sort of reminiscent of the AC thing, and you're not gonna get a naked stun on me, come on. But unfortunately she's gonna sit on my face, stick a hook through my neck. That's not cool. So yes, playing as the huntsman again. Like I said, just because he reminds me of the previous game, and because I like his character. It's the most like an assassin to me of the characters in the game. I'm looking forward to when I can finally unlock his assassin robes and make him look just like Connor, except not Indian. So let's talk about this map a little bit. Oh, I just stuffed up. I'm gonna get punched in the face. Yeah, that knife wasn't necessary, lady. So this map, La Havana, let's talk about it a little bit. This map, it takes some getting used to, I think. Oh, come on. Oh, she's just bitch slapping everybody, isn't she? Now that was interesting because I know from playing AC3, if you go for a kill and your target has gone for a kill just before you, it puts you sort of in a queue. You know, you wait and then you kill them once they're done with their kill. For some reason that didn't happen there, and that's not the first time it's happened to me. That's odd. And then they end up getting the stun. I'm not too sure what's going on there. I don't know if that's a change thing or not, or what, but that's interesting. Okay, let's talk about the map. Come on now. So this map takes some getting used to. It reminds me a little bit of one of the maps from Revelations, although I cannot tell you the name. But there's that one map, it's got the similar sort of thing. There's a raised part in the middle, and then there's a lower section down some stairs, and it's all outside like this. It makes me think a little bit of that map, and I think it takes some getting used to before you can really play it comfortably. So let me offer my pearls of wisdom just after I take out this Night Stalker, who I'm certain is my pursuer. Oh, bro! Ow! Ow! Oh, apparently he wasn't my pursuer. Anyway, let us move on. So let me give you some advice from the little bit that I've played this map so far. This section in the middle seems to be where you want to be. A lot of the action takes place here, and I think that's because it's got a couple of blend groups, it's got some benches and stuff, and it's got a whole lot of entry points. So you're going to have guys moving in from all over the place, climbing over the roof, coming through one of the doors on one of the sides, and of course you've got, like I say, you've got the blend groups, you've got crowds that are going to walk through, crowds of NPCs. So this particular part of the map provides plenty of opportunity for stealthiness and hidden kills. And what they've done with the hidden kills in this game, which is different to AC3's, if you get a hidden kill, it basically multiplies your kill score by 2. So whatever you scored, whether it was an incognito, whatever it is, they're going to take that score, they're going to multiply it by 2. So getting a hidden kill is well worth it. Like you can see there, I was waiting in the blend group, they're going to multiply it by 2 because I was hidden. So all those blend groups and crowds and things provide a good opportunity. My suggestion to you is, if you're looking for... Oh, that was lucky. I just put an axe in his chest, that's fantastic. Oh, that was also a bit lucky, I have to admit. So if you're waiting for a target or looking for a target, this is a good place to be. The chances are at some point they're going to make their way through here, either because they're part of a blend group or just because the person that they're looking for is coming through here, and then there you go, you sorted. All of which does not apply if you are heavily laden with pursuers, and I want to talk a little bit about that today. You stuffed up, lady. That's what I want to talk a little bit about today, because there seems to be something a little bit broken with the pursuer system on this game, and I might be wrong. Maybe it's just me. That was sort of justice, wasn't it? That's how I got the other guy. Just happened to get him as a target. Maybe it's just me. Maybe it was just buggy system, maybe it was just bad luck. But I've noticed it happen on different days more than once. It seems to be a regular thing. So let's have a look here. I've got one pursuer. That's not too bad. I'm in the lead, you know, understandable. I should probably have 2 pursuers. So now I've got 2 pursuers. That's okay. I always say that's a limit. But now I've got, what are 3 pursuers? It was 4 briefly, was it? Now, bear in mind, I just had 3 pursuers when I got killed standing next to the tree over there. And now I had 3 pursuers again. Now for the rest of the match, keep your eye up top on the screen where it shows the pursuers. For those of you who don't know, it's next to the score in the top center. Just keep watching that and see how often I get absolutely loaded with pursuers. Now I know from previous Assassin's Creed games that this is the way that they work. When you're in the lead, and sometimes just from complete chance, you get more than 1 pursuer. Sometimes 2, sometimes 3 if you have really bad luck, or just the way the system works, you get 4 pursuers. Okay, once in a while, sucks. I always thought, you know, before I actually played Assassin's Creed Online and I just read about it and they were doing it, I always thought it made sense that you'd have 1 target, 1 pursuer. At all times, 1 target, 1 pursuer. It would always work out that way. And I've never understood why it was not just set up that way. Because then you'll always have somebody looking for you, but it'll always be 1 person, which means you have a chance to stay alive at least. But of course they chose not to do it that way, and they sometimes give you multiple pursuers. But it seems to be made worse in this game. I have noticed that many times when I'm standing in first place or second place, mostly first place, the game piles pursuers on, and they make it almost impossible to stay alive and even go get a kill, because the moment you walk out to where the other players are, there's like 4 people waiting to kill you. And there's only so much you can do to stay alive. So let's take my scenario for example. I go find a blend group. I've got morph, I've got decoy, I've got knives. So pursuer comes, maybe I know who he is, maybe he makes himself obvious. I send a decoy, I get a lure, and I take a stun. Right, that's 1 ability down. Another guy comes, maybe he kills one of the NPCs in the group. I've used morph, get a stun, another 1 down. Third guy comes, I can maybe knife him if I'm lucky, get another stun. That's 3 out of the 4 gone. I still have 1 pursuer left, but I've got no more abilities to protect myself, and I've made myself obvious 3 times. And the problem is that has come up quite regularly. It's as if the game is trying to undo all of your hard work. When you get to first place, you've done everything right, you get a good score. It's like the game says, right, now we're going to try and take that score away from you. And the reason I say that is you often notice if you're like in 6th, 7th or 8th place, you hardly get any pursuers. Oh, everything's just gone crazy now. That's the new version of Disruption. It is Disruption, yes. Much more effective than the old one, I think. You can still move around and do stuff, but it is admittedly very disruptive. So back to the pursuer thing. It seems unbalanced at this point. And I think something has to be done to change it. It's bearable, but it's not, to me, it's not working as well as it should work. What I'm doing now is if I get lots of pursuers, the only option I have is basically to retreat to somewhere on the map where I'm able to sort of pick out people coming. They have to come out to me. If I stay in this part of this particular map, I mean, I have no chance. There's so many ways that they can get to me. I can't keep track of all of those sites, so I have to go somewhere else. So on a map like this, I come maybe to this side of the map, you know, grab a blend group and wait for them to come to me. If they come to me, I know they're going to try and kill me. I can hopefully get some points. It still isn't ideal, because while I'm getting maybe a 200 point stun and maybe a lure, they're busy getting, other players are busy getting 400 or 500 point kills. Admittedly, it's only half the lobby because the other half is trying to kill me, but still, it means that it's easy to fall behind in the points, and I have now dropped to 2nd place despite still having 4 pursuers. So I am actually hoping that this will be tweaked at some point. Anybody who has watched a number of my videos will know that I love this franchise tremendously. Most of my videos are Assassin's Creed videos. It's the game I play best online, and there's so much about it that I really, really enjoy. But I think the pursuer system is a bit out of sync at the moment. Add to that the whispers are so loud now that I can't tell how far away my pursuers are. I'm hearing whispers in my sleep. It's so hectic. Yeah, anyway, so needs a bit of tweaking, I think. Ooh, 10 seconds. I've got to get... Where is my target? Come on, 10 seconds. Oh, here he is. Talk about getting it at the last second. So that was my brief little rant. Please don't think that I'm not enjoying the game. I'm absolutely loving it. But I must admit that I'm struggling in some of the matches that I play because I just find I'm constantly hounded by pursuers. There's just no chance to go after my targets. Well, I hope you enjoyed the video otherwise, and I hope you enjoyed the match. If you have any questions or comments, please feel free to leave them. And check back in about a week or so. Should see another video. I am Infinity43. You have a fantastic day.